What's up, guys? We are back with another RU session with the team we made around Accelgor. You guys will look for it in the straw poll. I brought you guys a team built around it. Next year we will be hopping into is UU. Hopefully we can get a win with this team. I did a bit of laddering as well. Got ourselves a little bit higher with this team. This team really isn't the greatest team, but it's good enough to at least get you around like 1200 on the ladder. At least. That's the highest I've been getting with it so far. If you guys do want to make a few changes to the team, the team will be in the description if you guys do want to test out on the ladder yourselves. One has a very, very threatening team. Megaton is a huge threat for this team as well, just because Specs Megaton is 2 KO with Flash Cannon on Jolteon. So, it's not really switching. The good thing though is this AV Gallade switches in on pretty decently. Grand Bull, kind of an issue for this team. I think we lead to Megaton, we could be in for a bit of trouble here. He has nothing that really wants to take a head smash. Archeops is a huge threat to this thing, actually, his team. Hits one, pretty much bodies 2 mons. Hits another one for 4 times effective. This here does not want to take anything from it. Hitmontop, I guess, just with the Timid Nature does, but I need to get this thing gone and probably the Grand Bull. Here she has a fake out, that does nothing. Don't really know what this thing wants to do to me. Maybe Mach Punch. He actually switches out into the Magneton. That's even better. Wow, that's even better. I'm going to go right out into Gallade here. Gallade is my best switch in right now. Some people are going to be like, oh, Brad, why can't you go into Jolteon, man? Jolteon cannot take 2 Flash Cannons that are Specs, depending if this thing's Specs. I'm not quite sure by the damage, but my play here is pretty much just knock off. If Jelly wants to come in. I'm not quite sure if that's Specs or not. He does outspeed though. I'm not quite sure if that's Scarfed. Again, I'm not running speed though. He does go into Jellicent, that's nice. Got that thing pretty much dead now. Curse Body, oh shit. Fuck Curse Body, dude. Fuck Curse Body. I mean, I was in Headbutt. If I miss, I miss. I'm fucked. Fuck. Just have Jolteon around though. Curse Body fucking screwing us over there. The bad thing is I really have nothing for this. I mean, I'm gonna go into Accelgor here. I won't be taking Scalds too well, but if I can trap this thing in and get a Toxic off on it, oh, should he actually switch to himself? This is even better. If I can whittle this thing down with Toxic and Infestation, I can pretty much do a lot of more damage, and I really don't have to worry about this thing switching in on Archeops. So I need to go for the Infestation here. If he wants to switch out into Magneton, he can. If he wants to go into Typhlosion, he can. I still have Diancie as a counter. And Focus Blast is not going to be doing too much. Even Solar Beam, I can still eat 2 of those up and play accordingly. He does go Typhlosion. At least we got a little bit of chip damage, I guess. Diancie is my switch in. This thing might be Scarfed by the way he brought it in as well. It could be Scarfed. Either Scarfed or Specs is what I'm thinking this thing might be. Yeah, it looks like Specs damage, to be honest. He does have a spinner, but if I can get the rocks up and prevent some of this switching, that would be nice. I kind of want to go predict the Magneton to come in here and actually want to go into the Gallade again. I'm going to do that. Oh, fuck Jellicent, dude. Fucking Jellicent. Maybe that's probably the second thing he would have went into anyways. I'm assuming Zen Headbutt does more than Knockoff, even though Knockoff's super effective. He doesn't have an item anymore. So base 65 and base 80. I'll go for the Knockoff. Not quite. Knockoff does a decent amount. Don't get the burn, please. Good. Okay, now we can just pretty much knock off anything that wants to come in. A lot of people hate on Gallade in this tier just because it's overshadowed by like many things like Hitmonlee and Hitmontop and stuff like that. But I think Gallade is probably the better of all those. And Medicham, just because Medicham's very, very powerful and pretty much overshadowed by a lot of the other fighting types in the tier. But Gallade is probably one of my favorites so far. Just during all these ladderings I did off screen and during these sessions, probably one of my favorite mons on this team. Just going to Hitmontop here. I'm assuming Fake Out. Will he really go Fake Out when I go into Diancie? Let's see. Does he have any coverage for this thing? No, he doesn't. I know Hitmontop does not get any ground coverage except Dig. So. Jolteon being gone is also very, very nice for Archeops. Archeops is at the point where I can just come in and quick head smash after the Hitmontop is gone. I'm going to go for the Moonblast. He could go into the Magneton, which he does. I'm assuming this is either Scarf or Specs, so that's definitely not Eeviola. Definitely not. I don't want Jolteon taking any damage either, just because hell, I might have to take some fake out damage, or if the Typhlosion is Scarfed, which it might be. I'll go into Sir Aaron again. I know I can at least take a Volt Switch here. He does have a Flash Cannon. Solvest really, really helps with this. And I get a free knockoff on something here. Unless he wants to go into the Gallade. But even then, before Mega Evolution, I should be able to pretty much kill him. He can't kill me in return, so. From this range at least. Gallade is a huge threat to my opponent's team. Does go Gramble. Knock off the Toxic Orb, so I'm assuming this thing was Quick Feet. Definitely Quick Feet. Play Rough. Do I really have to switch into Play Rough? No, I don't. But I want to keep this thing around because it's a decent counter to the Magneton still. I'm going to go into Blastoise. We eat that up decently well, actually. I'm very, very surprised how decent we eat that up. I'm just going to go for Skull in case he wants to go into the Magneton. I can get damage off on the thing. It's going to be going to the point where if I can get the Magneton low enough, I can get my Stealth Rocks up. It'll pretty much die on a few entries, which is what I'm planning. Or die to Infestation, which I don't think will happen. He actually stays in, I'm fine with that if he sacks this. Because this is just another switch into Head Smash. And plus the thing's not Intimidate, so I guess it really wouldn't be considered switching then. Scald is going to kill this thing, that's nice. BlueShelled picking up a nice kill. He does go Magneton here. He might actually Volt Switch here, to be honest. I'm going to go out into Jolteon, because he might predict Gallade to come in as well. And Volt Switch. At least that's what I would do if I were my opponent at this point in the match. I'm going to go Jolteon. If he goes Flash Cannon here, I'm sure now we're in a very, very good match. Very, very good spot. I was like, holy shit. Now we're in a very, very good spot. If the thing's either Scarf or Specs, we get a freest of Thunderbolt off on something though. That is awesome. Something's going to be taking huge damage. Hitmontop doesn't want to take a Life Orb Thunderbolt. Actually, I guess it does. I kind of want to keep Blastoise around just for the Gallade or the Glalie, but it might have Freeze Dry anyways, which is something they usually carry in this tier anyways. It does Fake Out. If I were my opponent, I wouldn't even Faked Out there. Kind of obvious I was going to switch, but I kind of want to get my rocks up now. Close Combats, which is kind of a questionable play. I don't know, 2 of them might kill me here. It's going to be a matter of a roll, because this one did 36%. I'm going to go for the rest. He gets a low roll, and we actually get the rest off. Resto Chesto, Diancie. Working finally. That's awesome. Get a freest of Moonblast off here. If he wants to spin, he can spin. He's going for close combat. I'm assuming he's trying to get me low of to where I'm not quite sure. Maybe the Glalie can come in and pick me off. But I'm supposed to defensive. It depends on his set. I resist most of the things he wants to go for on the special side. Or not resist him, but I can take him very, very well. He does go Glalie. We got that. Self Rocks are there to stay now. I really don't need this thing except for, I guess, maybe for the Typhlosion. I go into Blastoise here and sack Blastoise. That's my play. I don't not need Blastoise for anything else. Return does nothing. I can take 2 of them now as well. And we got the Freeze of Skulls. Maybe I can get a burn. Not going to ask for a burn very much though. But it will live. Maybe we can get a burn. No burn, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I can pretty much just go out into Archeops after this. It depends if this Typhlosion is Scarfed, is what it really comes down to. But maybe we can get a late game, actually, Archeops, which I can even get a low roll right there. My opponent getting very, very lots of low rolls. He actually ends up forfeiting. Wow. Opponent actually forfeits. I mean, at that point, he really did not have a chance to win, just because Archeops pretty much buys the rest of his team. Depending on whether his Splat or his Typhlosion was scarfed or not, I still have the Diancie in the back, which could eat up, I think, like 3 more flamethrowers from the 64%. It was at. So I'm assuming, yeah, he pretty much did lose at that point, so I guess my opponent was right to forfeit in there. But, again, guys, the team will be down in the description. It's a decent team. It got me up to around about like 1,200. I think like highest was like 1,225 on the ladder so far. That's the highest I got, and then after that, I completely dropped off and got on a bit of a losing streak when I was laddering a little bit earlier, just to get higher tiers to get better opponents for the sessions. But if you guys do want to use this team, it will be down in the description as well. I will have a UU poll on my Twitter after these sessions do go up, and the team builder as well. I'm pre-recording all of these. Yeah, definitely a very, very decent team. It has a few weaknesses, like being very, very weak to Venusaur and have nothing for Venusaur. I guess maybe if you want to take off like Earthquake or something on here on Archeops, but Archeops really doesn't have anything outside of Air Slash or Aerial to hit Venusaur with, and Earthquake. Otherwise, it gets pretty much bodied or walled by Magneton. So it's either one or the other. I think Magneton's a very, very big threat for this team as well. So I think Earthquake is a bit better for Archeops. It's because it only switches to Magneton, which is being very, very run, super run by Specs in the tier right now. Specs are your Eviolite or Scarf are the 3 common sets right now. Specs, Jolteon can only switch in on 2. Well, I can't really switch in. It's 2 KO'd by Specs Flash Cannon, which kind of sucks. The only other counter that's really viable, I guess, is AV Gallade, which eats up Voltage and Flash Cannon decently well, I guess. Other than that, there's really nothing to really have. This is more for like Stolly. This set really wasn't the best set in my opinion. It's more of like a Stolly set. It really did not do too much for me in most of my sessions. Yeah, it's there, but at the same time, you get bodied by most of your opponents to try to use it on. Either that or they end up switching out, and you pretty much have to switch out on the next turn anyways. So, if it's like a surprise factor thing, and your opponent really doesn't expect it, then I guess it will work, but it's kind of situational. That's what I really found out with this set, but it's still a decent set. Kind of gimmicky. Again, this team is mostly just to have fun. Mostly a fun team. Not really meant to be super hyper competitive, this team was, but very, very fun team. But other than that, we're going to hop into the UU tier with the next poll. I will have 3 or 4 Pokemon from the UU tier that I really want to use. You guys can vote on them. The straw poll will be on my Twitter, so be sure to follow my Twitter, which will be down in the description below. If you guys do want to vote, it will be a straw poll, not a Twitter poll. I actually switched to straw poll just because I can post it on Facebook and on multiple other things to get more votes. So, other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy this. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you want more videos like this as well. UU, and then we got OU, and then I'm actually going to be done with this. Done running through the tiers before Sun and Moon. And by that time, we should be pretty damn close to Sun and Moon. I'm assuming it's going to go pretty much OU. Could be around about late November to like mid-October is where we're going to be finishing with OU tier. Depends how fast I upload these and all that stuff like that. But do apologize for the ramble. But I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys enjoy. See you guys next time. Peace.